Welcome back to State and Local Government and Politics, Module 4, Key Actors in the Policy Process, Part 7, A Review of Policy Models. The two most prominent rival theories in political science and sociology that claim to explain the policy process are pluralist theory and elite theory. Pluralist theory is an ideal-type democratic theory positing that the American democratic political process is genuinely open to the involvement of any group that wishes to participate. Some of the fundamental constitutional principles embedded in the U.S. Constitution, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, and freedom to petition the government for redress of grievances, constitute core elements of pluralist theory. Elite theory, on the other hand, is the theory that political power is held by a small and wealthy group of people sharing similar values and interests and mostly coming from relatively similar privileged backgrounds. The power elite can effectively dictate the main goals for policymaking by virtue of their control over the economic resources of the major business and financial organizations in the country. Because of the great disparities in wealth present in the United States, resulting from the operation of a market-based economy, wherein so much of the economic activity is in private as opposed to public hands, the danger of elite rule is a constant threat to our democratic institutions. It is likely that neither the idealized pluralist model nor the hypercritical elitist model captures the full picture of how state and local governments operate in the United States today. Evidence for the operation of both models can be cited. Conclusion: the changing nature of state and local politics from decidedly elite-directed to elite-challenging models of political participation has increased the complexity of policy processes, leading to multiple and competing perspectives on who has power and influence and how much public policy decisions are made in state and local governments. The challenge of moving toward more sustainable forms of economic activity, land use patterns, energy use and production processes, transportation services, public health and social services, and food production and transport will face virtually all state and local governments in the U.S. in the coming decade. Global climate change may well displace globalization of the marketplace as a principal concern of state and local government officials and citizens. Community-based citizens groups, the mass media, private corporations, philanthropic foundations, industry-wide associations, public interest groups, and political parties are all going to have to figure out how to work in concert, state by state and local community by local community, to achieve the level of adaptation to change that sustainability will require. We must hope that the promise of pluralism held out by its defenders as it relates to state and local governments in the U.S. is more a reality than a myth. That concludes Module 4. In Module 5, we'll discuss constitutions.